Hey, one of my favorite Explorer channels, Tampa J down there, and of course Tampa, Florida, just lost his dad. Dad passed away. Sad news, but there was always much ahead. I believe he had to head up to Indiana there for the final services. Anyway, just want to do a shout out to Tampa J. All our condolences, all our wishes, all our best wishes to Tampa J in this tough time. Yeah, take care. I'm trying to find a channel. I can't find a certain channel I'm looking for. But no, it's not this one. It's not Little House Off the Grid. We just quit this miserable lifestyle. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. I bet you. No, this is what I wanted to talk about. John's Wacky World. Wow. I'm, number 2 for the HERNIA. Oh no. He's a cool cat. He's one of the original YouTubers. He's been on YouTube since the beginning. He's got some great parody stuff. He was in the alternate version of the Camo Awards for 2021. No, 2020. No, the 2019 ones. We didn't even have the 2020 ones yet. What am I talking about? We did the 2020. We did the 2019 Camo Awards, the ones that Life with Aaron produced magically, fantastically, and then we did a longer, better version of it, which nobody seemed to watch because it came out like 2 months later. But John was in that. Anyway, John's Wacky World number 2, huh? Take care. There's a friend of mine down in Phoenix, Arizona that's having an HERNIA operation pretty soon, and so I'm wishing him all the best. Let's hope there's not a number 2 with that one. I got more of Rosie there in Rosie from Santa Rosa. She is back in Vegas, and she's on the Strip, and she is doing some GAMBLING. Gosh. AT Renee used to be you-know-who's girlfriend. I guess they're still friends. I don't know. That's Wanderlust Estate, James. I should spell that too. W-A-N-D-E. Oh, no, never mind. A nice video here. She is camping in Georgia. And guess what? It rained. Got stormy. Anyway, so... I don't know. It was a wet summer, and now it's been kind of a wet winter down in the Georgia, North Carolina area. But most of us down here are at least missing the super cold, snowy weather that a lot of the country has had lately. The germ up there, another explorer that hasn't done much exploring lately, up there in New York, behind the snowplow. That's always a fun place to be, behind the snowplow. Papa Texas does some dancing in his new t-shirt, and how to make corn dogs at home, which I am not a big corn dog fan, so perhaps I'll skip on it. We don't show clips no more, but there he is. Looks like he's trimmed his beard a little bit too. I don't know. It's beard trimming season, isn't it? I like Minivan Lee. She puts cleaning in her clickbait. She's a solo cowgirl van life campfire cleaning and cooking. If you gotta start putting cleaning in your videos, you really kind of looking. Hey, I don't know. Looking for content, huh? Hey, we got another Georgia video here. Kitschy Travels checks out the best model train display in America. Helen, Georgia. I've been to Helen, Georgia. It's a beautiful town. It kind of looks a little like Switzerland up there in the Georgia mountains. It's not actually Helen. That is the train display. But a nice video there from Kitschy Travels. She's not far from me here in Western North Carolina, and we need to meet up one of these days. The pandemic's almost over. It's time to socialize, don't you think? One of the channels that I sub to, then I unsub to, then I sub to, then I unsub to, then I sub to, then I unsub to, I resub to Adam the Woo. He does good videos, but I get tired of the Disney stuff. I am just plumb tired of walking around LA, which we've seen a million times, or walking around Orlando, which we've seen a million times. and the Disney stuff and riding the Disney stuff. I just get tired of that, okay? He does good videos, there's no question about it, but I'm just plumb tired of Disney. I don't care. I just don't care. There's so many channels that have done Disney, Disney, Disney. I don't want it anymore. This was good. He drives across the country. He's now got a home in Los Angeles, and he's got a home in Orlando. And instead of flying this time, he decides to drive it, and just happens to be that big storm and all those storms and the ice and the snow and the cold that hit parts of New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, and he got a bunch of videos here. Interstate shut, he's on I-10, and freezing rains, icy roads through Texas and Louisiana. He gets stuck a few times, almost gets in an accident a time or two. Really cold. One thing he doesn't do in these videos here, which was, I guess, mainly shot last week, was, or in the past week, he says he stays at this motel somewhere that has no water. A lot of people didn't have water. The power was on, but the water was out. And he doesn't tell us how he handled that, which I thought would have been interesting. Okay, so you go to a hotel with no water. I mean, no shower perhaps, but how do you do your business? Do they have is there a facility in the hotel somewhere where you can, do your business? Or does he have to bring a bucket in with him? Or did he, run out back in the woods or what? He didn't tell us what he did, and I was really curious. What do you do if you stay in a hotel all night and there's no water? I mean, you can use the facility, I guess, but you can't flush, can you? Now, if you can get bottled water or some sort of water, you could fill the tank up and then you'd be good for one flush, right? And at least it would go away. I know people say to do that if you think your power's going out and you have like a well or something and you have water that's pumped in via electricity, to fill up your tub. I always say fill up your tub if you think your power's going to go out for at least an extended period of time, and then you can just use pitchers and buckets and fill up the back of the toilet tank, and then one flush and it will go down, but it won't refill. I don't know. Adam didn't tell us this, and I'm curious. I don't know, man. I'll never know, I guess. Hey, a camodave hotline. Where's my hotline? This is my hotline here. 571-419-0463. Call me anytime. I won't answer anytime, but you can leave me a voicemail or a text. I chatted yesterday with Texas Tornado Steven down there in Texas, and he was telling me all about what he's gone through regarding the horrible power outages and the ice storms and stuff. And he's lived in Texas a long time and says he's just never seen anything like that. Usually when they do get a kind of a freak snow down there in central or southern Texas, it usually goes away the next day. The sun comes out and it melts right off. But he said they've had like almost a whole week of snow on the ground that hasn't gone away because it's been so damn cold. And it hasn't even gone above freezing for like a week. His power was out. The water goes out too because a lot of the power, the water pumps that pump the water. They used to have water towers. They used gravity that even in a power outage would still work. But you would now have pumps, and then when the power goes out, you lose your water too. Now, in a lot of places, when you have a normal power outage, it's just a localized area, and you're still getting water if you're on the city water system or something. So usually your water doesn't go out too, unless of course you have a major, massive power outage, and then the water pumps go out too. So you lose a lot of people lost their water, and when Adam was doing his traveling this past week, he'd go to gas stations and they would be open and they'd have the mini, he'd want to use the restroom there, and so the hotel motel didn't have water, and the gas station didn't have, you wonder what he did. I don't know. How did he, you gotta answer nature's call one way or the other. But he's probably got a bucket. He's probably got a good bucket with him. So carry a good bucket with you. But anyway, Texas Tornado, nice chat with him. He's saying though it's going to break. The next week there's going to be temperatures in the 70s. So he says they went down to 7 degrees where he was, and now it's going to be 70 at least next week. So 7 to 70. So this problem will at least go away for a while. But the power stuff could be lingering on. And then of course there's that certain Texas senator. We don't talk politics here, But the certain Texas senator that when the whole state went into power failure mode and freezing mode, he got on a plane and went to Mexico with his daughters, and they found out about it and whoops, and then he had to catch a plane back and apologize. That's a politician for you. What else have I been watching? A guy named Diesel Ducey. He's in the Roanoke area. He's one of these elevator explorer guys. Likes to go around and do elevators. Anyway, he's hanging out with his friend there in a really cool loft apartment. I think that's in the Roanoke area. I'm very interested in videos with other loft apartments and just kind of seeing what they look like. And yeah, a lot of them do. This is technically a bedroom here. But when you take an older building and turn it into an apartment, you have to put windowless rooms in, and they work out okay. I am very satisfied with this. I thought it would freak me out, but I'm going to be living in a closet. No, it's a high ceiling. You have the fan on all the time. It's good. And then of course you got the big closet for the bed, the sleeping closet. But it was interesting. Check out Diesel Ducey. He's in Roanoke, VA, which is not that far away from here. It's only 3.5 hours. I should go visit him. But it would be interesting. He just goes all over the country and checks out elevators. I watch Taco Stacks too. The guy up in Pennsylvania does a lot of thrift store stuff and picks up people's garbage and recycles it and stuff like that. Anyway, he's talking about ordering tires and then the wrong size and going to the store and finding, especially in Pennsylvania where they've had a lot of snow this winter, and you find out that the aisles are bare, especially like the water and the milk and the toilet paper. Oh yeah. Like Valeria there, Different Russia, good channel, always enjoy it. She's just, they're working on their dacha, fixing it up there and apartment stuff, and her husband Alex, I think he, rehabs apartments and redoes stuff and stuff like that in their budget. Looking for budget furniture at an IKEA there in the Moscow area. The one thing you got to realize is that IKEAs are the same no matter where you go. You can go to an IKEA in Moscow, you can go to one in Atlanta, and they look exactly alike, and you can always get those wonderful meatballs at the little cafeterias there. This is a good video here. Living in Fort Myers, Florida, Craig Kunha. A lot of nomads are down in Florida. This applies to Florida, but nomads too to some degree. Is 10 good reasons why you want to avoid Florida. And one major reason is humidity. Yeah, there's a lot of that down there in Florida. And he also says one of the things, especially if you're a Florida resident, that you're not going to like is all these damn tourists coming and driving, and they're all bad drivers. And yeah, anyway, there's a lot of reasons to not want to live in Florida. And he's got, if your friend says, "Hey, I got a beautiful house in Florida," and you're up in the cold, and let him watch that one and say, there's 10 good reasons not to live in Florida. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. It is Friday, the 19th of February, 2021. Don't forget, every Saturday we have the Saturday Show, which will be 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Happy hour. And I'm also going to go see Nomadland tomorrow. Actually, we got tickets. Me and a friend got tickets to see Nomadland at a real theater. Now, if you want to see the movie, you can go on Hulu and watch it, okay? Nomadland is that movie with Frances McDormand as a woman who loses her job and gets in a van and goes out and lives on the road for a while. And there are a lot of nomads we watch here in the movie that played extras. I believe a couple years ago when they filmed this movie, they went down to Quartzsite. And you can see, I think Carolyn's RV Life has a bit part in it, or an extra part. Cheap RV Living Bob is in this. They actually shot it at a real gathering, and you can see real nomads in it. So I'm taking it along a notepad, and I'm going to write down all the nomads that I see in it. I know Bob's in it. We've seen just go on YouTube and search for, the Nomadland trailer, and you can watch the trailer for it, and pretty much see the movie in 2 minutes. But anyway, I haven't been to a real movie theater to watch a movie in, well over a year. What was it last time? Well, I think the last movie I saw in a theater was December of 2019. So I used to go to the movies a lot, but not lately. But it's going to be good to go back to a movie theater and see something. So I want to see this on the big screen. But you can watch it on Hulu if you want. Hulu. If you don't have Hulu, you can get a free week of it to try it out. I think it's only $6 or something, the commercial version. And then watch the movie. They say it's available on all the different packages. So you'll be able to watch Nomadland on Hulu, and then you can cancel before your week is up and then see it for free. But I want to see it in the theater. It's just different. I want to get the vibes. So hopefully I'll do that tomorrow, and then I'll of course do a review of it. I will like it. I like anything Frances McDormand's in. So yeah. So that's right. So Nomadland is out today on Hulu and in your theaters, February 19th. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Vlog under.